Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well and teach well, orderly and fervently through the Spirit. To the Akim, my fellow laborers, risking their lives and fearing to push this word out in truth and sincerity. To the Akim, YAHAWAH, listening and learning, being doers of the word and abiding in the faith. And to the speckled birds scattered abroad that look like the other nations but are truly Yasharala through the Spirit. Shalom, wa barakatam. This is your brother Ariel from the GMS Orlando camp. Coming out again with another 3 precepts. Alright, I want to go into how, hey, there's nothing left for us in the world, man. There's nothing left for us in the world, and we are not of the world. We're not going back into the world. Alright, we're not conformed to this world. We're not going to follow the ways of this world. We're not going to follow the ways of its people. Okay, and ultimately we strive so that this world may be restored back to its rightful order that it's supposed to be in. All right, and what sparked this lesson is just some things that these people in the world say. You know, I was looking at these different animes, compilations, anime quotes. You know, according to these people, they have deep meanings and things like that, and it's all just a bunch of, oh, this world is rotten. You know, this world is evil. We hate this world. You know, no one ever. You know, it's basically these people are mourning. These people are mourning because things don't go their way. These guys are incels. Women don't rock with them. You know, these women are you know, losing. Hey, like the scriptures say, that, you know, the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. You know, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Which that is really for I believe the Apostle Tahar quantified that scripture. You know, how it's really going into Babylon, if I'm not mistaken, you know, but Salakia, if I got that wrong. But pretty much we use it to refer to these women out here, mainly you Israelite women, you know. But I wanted to just say that it's not the world itself that's messed up. It's not the world itself that's rotten, but it's the inhabitants that are rotten. It's the inhabitants of the earth that are wicked, and therefore they have ruined the world. Because what do people do? People are walking around smoking. People, you know, Esau, Edom, and these heathens pollute the waters, pollute the oceans. They have all these factories blowing smog into the air. They got Esau blowing chemtrails in the sky, trying to block out the sun. Okay? You have a whole bunch of pollution, a whole bunch of litter. You know, the animals are mourning. You got people overfishing. You got people taking out, you know, oysters and different things of the ocean that are meant to keep it clean. They're hunting for game, you know, ruining the ecosystem, so that everything is all out of order, out of whack. You know, so you can't you know they always speak about the world, and you know, Esau want to fly out of space to Mars and abandon the world. They talk about, oh, the earth could be destroyed by an asteroid if its trajectory goes a certain direction, or the sun's gonna eventually supernova, you know, or climate change, the glaciers are all gonna melt, and all this shit, man. Speaking about the world, and they Esau Edom loves to say, you know, look at what we've done to the world. And it's like, what are you talking about, we? That's you. Okay, the problem with the world is the inhabitants thereof. The inhabitants are in gross darkness, therefore the earth is languishing. Okay, but if, like the scriptures say, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bears rule, the people mourn. Likewise the earth. Right? The scriptures say when Israel is brought back into power, even the trees, even the animals are going to rejoice. Nature, the ecosystem is going to be restored. everything's going to go back into its original rightful order. But right now, it's all messed up because of the people that are running the show. And the people that are running the show, the Job 9:24 is the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. That's referring to Edomites, the so-called white man, woman, and child, as well as these other nations, these heathens. Because Israel don't have no power. Israel don't manage no resources. Anything that we do is nothing compared to the ones that are actually in control. And you can also blame that on Esau, because the scriptures say, what? As the ruler is, so are his officers, so are his judges, and the people under them. Right? So because Esau has been ruling in complete wickedness, and he enables and encourages and pushes wickedness, the standard is literally set low as hell, right? The way that people operate, the way that people speak, you know, the food that people eat, everything that's normalized, it's according to a wicked standard. And that standard has been established by Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. So that's why the earth is in mourning. That's why the earth is in the fucked up condition that it's in right now. It's because of who's ruling. Okay, but the earth itself, right? I believe the scriptures say as well, and Salaki, I'm quoting a lot of scriptures, but the scriptures say that the earth was meant to abide forever. The earth is going to be here forever. The world as we know it is going to end, right? The current rulership, the current system, that's going to end. The Edomites' kingdom, that's going to come down. That's going to come crashing down. But the earth itself is here forever. The Lord didn't create the earth just to have it supernova, just to have it be destroyed. Okay? Our kingdom is going to be established here on the planet Earth. Alright? So this is Hebrews 6 and 9. But beloved, we are persuaded better things of you, and things that accompany salvation, though we thus speak. Alright, so we're persuaded of better things. And those better things is a continuing city. Those better things consist of rulership, the kingdom of heaven, under our Lord and Savior YAHAWASHI, being joint heirs with him. Alright, because under YAHAWASHI, he's going to conquer the world. It's going to be a righteous world domination, and everything's going to be brought back into the order that it's supposed to be in. Okay? People aren't going to be mourning and languishing anymore. The animals are not going to be suffering anymore. Right? Hey, brothers have encounters with different animals. Even squirrels and lizards will come by and stand right in front, right by us to hear the word. You know, brothers will be seeing animals looking tired as hell. Like, damn, man. Eating fucking GMO acorns and things like that. You know, they're waiting for the manifestation of the sons of God. Right? They're waiting for righteousness to be established once again. For all this wickedness to be, you know, to be nipped in the bud. For the wicked evildoers to be destroyed. And for the sons of God, the Israelites, starting with the 144,000 men, right, to be raised up and conquer the nations, to rule the nations with that rod of iron, and to put a stop to all the wickedness that's being done on the earth, so that the earth can flourish once again, so that the earth can yield its fruit, so that right, going into the herbs, going into the fruits, the vegetables. Esau, he splices things. He has all these chemicals. He does all these experiments. He's a mad scientist, right? Israel, under the rulership of Israel, that's going to be done away with. Under the rulership of Israel, it's not going to be no mixed herbs, mixed seeds, okay? No weird graftings and shit like that. Under the rulership of Israel, the earth is going to yield organic, natural fruit. Okay? None of this GMO shit that's poisoning us and slowly killing us. Under the rulership of Israel, the animals are going to be doing good. We're not going to be overfishing. We're not going to be taking no animals, no bottom feeders out the ocean. Right? Because they keep the ocean clean. They keep everything the way it's supposed to be. Right? We're not going to be, you know, hunting for game. Hunting animals into extinction and shit like that. So just off of those couple things, you see that the earth itself is not messed up. Well, the earth itself, there's nothing wrong with the earth itself. Because they talk about, Mother Nature, like it's sentient. You know, like there's something wrong with the world. There's nothing wrong with the world, right? But the condition that it's in, the state that it's in, it's messed up because of who is in control of the world. And who's in control of the world is Esau, Edom, as well as the other nations, the heathens. Okay, but the nation of Israel is going to be brought back into power, right? We're going to be put in that highest state that we belong in, and we're going to establish order once again. So it's going to go back to the state of Idon, right, which goes into Eden, which is paradise. It's going to go back to that state. Okay, again, the earth was made to abide forever. We're going to dwell in the kingdom of heaven for all eternity. It's going to be a righteous, peaceful, beautiful state of being. Okay, no more corruption, no more wickedness, no more pollution, or any of that. All right. Again, we not of this world. We not like them. All right, we are to be held to a higher standard. We are to move, in righteousness, move through the Spirit, right? Let me get this. This is Ephesians chapter 5, verse 8. Hey, matter of fact, let me start up at matter of fact, I'm going to start at 1. Ephesians 5 and 1. Be ye therefore followers of YAHAWAH power as dear children, and walk in love, as HaMashaYACH also hath loved us. See, when it comes to love, love is keeping the commandments. And the commandments is what's best for not only us, not only for our nation, but for the whole world. For the heathens, yeah, even for the heathens. For the animals, for nature, for the, the ecosystem and all that. That's what's best for the whole earth. Okay? That's real love. Because we love nature, we love the animals. Jake has a lot of compassion. That's how we naturally are. And we want to see everything flourish. We want to see everything in its rightful state. We don't want to see the animals all messed up, suffering, and, having all these diseases and problems and all that type of shit. All right, we want to see everything in its rightful, natural order. All right, so we're waiting on YAHAWASHI to establish that. Okay? Hey, but it starts with us. It starts with us getting right. And hath given himself for us an offering and a sacrifice to YAHAWAH power for a sweet-smelling savor. But fornication and all uncleanness or covetousness, let it not be once named amongst you as becometh saints. So saints are not supposed to be like that. See, all these things that these people do in the world is destroying the world. All right, and it destroys them. They're destroying themselves. They're destroying their peers. They're destroying their dwelling places, right? As a result of how this world has been ran and how the inhabitants have been conducting themselves, the earth is all messed up. And it's not supposed to be this way, okay? Verse 4, neither filthiness, nor foolish talking, nor jesting, which are not convenient, but rather giving of thanks. For this ye know that no whoremonger, nor unclean person, nor covetous man, who is an idolater, hath any inheritance in the kingdom of HaMashaYACH and of YAHAWAH power. So these filthy ass people don't have no inheritance with the kingdom of YAHAWASHI. Only the saints do. Only those of a righteous spirit. Only those of a upright countenance and upright heart have the inheritance. Right now, not even 2/3 of our people have that inheritance. They're going to have to be destroyed on this side and be brought back through the loins of the elect. But those that are joint heirs with YAHAWASHI, those that are called to be his friends, right? His chosen for salvation, hey, we have that inheritance. We're going to be the first fruits of the kingdom. Verse 6, let no man deceive you with vain words, right? The things that these people speak, it's nothing but vain words. All right? Nothing but pride. Nothing but hypocrisy. Okay? Speaking of things that really is their own damn fault. Hey, one big one that I despise to hear, them talking about starving kids, starving children in Africa and all that shit. And yet, they sit there and do nothing about it. They sit there and do nothing about it. When you have the opportunity to do something, you do nothing, and yet you want to open your mouth and see, that's Esau, right? And those that follow after him. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but in his heart was drawn swords, man. Really, you want chaos to reign. You want it to be this way. You're happy with how things are. Deep down inside, you desire wickedness. You're not upright, Esau. You're not upright. Because if you really wanted to, you do something about the poverty that's run rampant for centuries, man. You do something about the wickedness that's all over the earth. Is celebrated. You do something about that. You'd establish, laws. Really, the laws of YAHAWASHI and YAHAWASHI. You say you call yourself God-fearing nation. God-fearing, God bless America, all that bullshit. God curse America. YAHAWASHI and YAHAWASHI, abad babal, man. Bring destruction upon this place, because y'all are hypocrites. You with your mouth, right? You speak these things, you speak these smooth things, but with your actions, you prove that you really hate YAHAWASHI and YAHAWASHI, and you don't desire righteousness whatsoever. Okay? People could easily do something about the way that the earth is, but you choose to do nothing. Okay? Hey, talk is cheap, man. Talk is cheap. If you're not speaking the words of YAHAWASHI and YAHAWASHI, you're not speaking nothing. Verse 6, let no man deceive you with vain words, for because of these things cometh the wrath of Yahweh power upon the children of disobedience. Be not ye partakers with them. Salakia. Verse 7, be not ye therefore partakers with them. For ye were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in Ha'adawan. Walk as children of light. For the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth, proving what is acceptable unto Ha'adawan. Okay? So we are to conduct ourselves according to the standard of YAHAWASHI and YAHAWASHI, not according to the standard of the world. We are not to be hypocrites. Man, if Jake had money, if Jake had resources, he'd do something about it. Because that's just how we are. We're just compassionate like that. And that's all we ever desire. Hey, you look at Esau, Edom, he got all the money, he got all the fame, he got all the wealth, he got all the resources, and what is he doing with it? Thinking about Jake, rent-free. Jake is in his mind. Thinking about how he can murder people. How he can oppress a man and his heritage. How he can sow more wickedness and discord on the earth. That's what he's thinking about. He's not thinking about enjoying his wealth, enjoying his riches, and allowing the earth to flourish and doing good. No, he's thinking about wickedness, man. Because that's the nature of the Edomite, the nature of the nation of Edom. And then you got the hypergamous heathens following his ways. And therefore they are wicked as well. The nature of these people is vanity, is hypocrisy. Okay? So more and more as we continue in this faith, we see why this earth needs to be restored. The Lord got to hit that reset button. You got to put everything back right side up. All right, and then let me get this. In 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 25. Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee, going into Jacob's trouble, going into the great tribulation, going into the calamities that are to come in these last days, right? Shall see it, or Salakia, shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world. And that's not talking about the end of the earth altogether. That's talking about the end of the world as we know it, this current system. Esau's world. Okay? And the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth, and the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning, going into the new covenant. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which hath been so long without fruit, shall be declared. All right? Hey, so that's what we have to look forward to. All right, so long as we continue to endure, we're going to be the first fruits of righteousness, the first fruits of the kingdom being established, evil being completely put out, right? And righteousness and faith flourishing. All right, and the laws of YAHAWASHI being established. All right, so that's what we have to look forward to. So I pray the lesson was edifying, exhorting and uplifting to the strength of YAHAWAH, Wadi Yahawah BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, KAYAHA QADASH, bestowed upon me to bring out this lesson and push forth this word. Keep pushing, keep praying, keep fasting, keep enduring, keep striving for the truth unto death, and YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI shall fight for thee, and keep abiding in the faith. Abad Babal, Kwam Yashua, let's stay strong when we're home. Shalom, Mabarakyam, Lahabakharyam, meaning peace and blessings to the elect. YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, records out we may be a part of that number. And blessings, honor, glory, and power be unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Tabiyat, YAHAWAH, always and forever. HALALYAM La, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. Shalom.